So around this time, I was at the Mountain Echoes Literary Retreat, and I heard a writer speak, which is why I personally really, I'm a big fan of reading writer interviews and attending lit fests or, virtual sessions to hear writers speak, because I feel all my inspiration or everything I've learned, even a lot craft-wise from writing, has come from hearing or reading other writers speak about writing. So at the Mountain Echoes Lit Fest, there was a session about, where does fiction come from? And there were a bunch of writers at the festival. I was there as a moderator. I was interviewing, I think, Arundhati Subramaniam that year. But this was a session where Janice Pariyat was speaking, and somebody asked her, when you're writing a novel, do you need to know the end? And she spoke really eloquently, as she always does. And she said that sometimes when you're writing fiction, you know the destination, but you have to chart out the roads to get there. And sometimes you don't know the destination. You can only see clearly what your headlights reveal. And it's okay if you don't know where you're going. And I feel hearing that really, kind of sparked something in me. And I realized that unlike nonfiction or unlike journalism, when you're embarking on fiction, you don't really necessarily need to have a fully plotted, fully clear idea of what the book is going to be. It's about giving your idea and yourself some time and trusting in it and going with it and letting it marinate. And I think it was really there, 2015 August Mountain Echoes Festival in Bhutan, where I realized I'm going to write a novel. And specifically on the cab ride, from the festival to the airport, I thought I had an image. And I feel since then, most stories begin with an image or a feeling, rather than say characters or structure or plot or dialogue and narrative. Those can all come in later. So I had a very strong image